Police promise a return to order in the river van stand, a situation described by them as chaotic. That's our top story in our Barbados Today Evening News Update for Thursday, May the 10th. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. The police force announces plans to restore order to what they say is chaos in the river van stand. But during a tour of the facility this morning by top brass of the force, Divisional Commander for the Bridgetown Division, Senior Superintendent Euclid Thompson, gave the assurance that they won't be using any high-handed approach to their operations. Senior Superintendent Thompson promised even stronger police presence once the Constitutional River Bus Terminal, which will be officially opened on Tuesday, is in full swing, noting that the police will have their own outpost there. He told reporters the site visit was motivated by a recent incident in which two public service vehicle employees were involved in an altercation with officers, resulting in the men being charged for a number of offenses, including assaulting police.
There's a general feel that when the building becomes fully operational, that it will bring order to bear on this facility, this environment. And in that regard, it would be even better for us. In fact, we're going to have additional enforcement of recklessness and lawlessness. We can have additional people from a discussion I had not long ago, and it would make it even more easier indeed for the police officers who will be functioning out here. And we will obviously have what we can term a little outpost that we will be operating from and monitoring the activities out here. And in that regard too, we're hoping that there will be better flow of our services out here. But right now, as you can look around, it is fairly difficult for the officers that we have out here to control all the activity that is going on out here.
And the director of the Transport Authority, Alex Linton, who also joined the tour, promised a boost in physical as well as electronic security and surveillance when the terminal opens.
When this terminal is open, we will have camera technology 360 around the building and within the building. So we'll be able to monitor closely what is going on the ground. We will also have the police outpost, the customer service for the customers. We will have two areas of waiting for commuters, one closer to where they will embark on buses and one where they can relax a little bit more within the old railroad building. On the first floor, there will be Transport Authority, and that office will be manned to obviously take care of any issues on the ground. But at the same token, we'll be looking at all PSVs and not only the public transport board buses, minibuses, etc., but also like the hired cars, taxis and all that from that office at this location.
In other news now, Attorney at Law Gregory Nichols is warning the Electoral and Boundaries Commission that it will pay a heavy price if it persists on what he calls blatantly ignoring the ruling of the Court of Appeal regarding voter eligibility of qualified Commonwealth citizens in the May 24th general election. Yesterday, the EBC, through its legal counsel, Brian Barrow, said the Commission was holding firm to its position that Commonwealth citizens residing here are not eligible to vote in the May 24th general election unless they have permanent residence or immigrant status. This despite the appellate judge's ruling last week that the EBC was prohibited from relying on its long-standing policy as the criterion to determine eligibility as an elector. So, Nichols told Barbados Today this morning that the Electoral and Boundaries Commission was not only flirting with danger, but also accused them of being disingenuous and lying to the public in relation to the court's ruling.
I'm not arguing with him because the ruling of the court's clear.
Right.
They are prohibited from using that policy. The court specifically said that they're prohibited from using the policy, so I don't have to make nothing clear. They will suffer the consequences of their actions. Remember that.
Minister of Agriculture Dr. David Espick has accused sugarcane farmers of being too dependent on government for financial assistance. Yet, he said, they still curse the administration. Espick delivered the attack last night during the Democratic Labour Party's presentation of its 30 candidates at the Bay Street Esplanade, where he laid out a number of areas which his government helped cane farmers.
We got a lot of links. Every single month you hear somebody in the newspaper how the government owe them this. The government can get them this and get them that. We don't have to do nothing. The government government is helping you. We are supporting you. We give you money to plant trees. We ain't gonna give you money to plant trees. We give you money also to plow the ground. Give you money to put up fertilizer. We give you money to take the down kids to the factory and they get money when they come to the factory. Are you questioning the government? You're questioning the government? You are the only business in Barbados that take no risk at all. The government take all on your behalf. Are you questioning the government? Are you in? You wait until I have more time to deal with one.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
One night, one winner, only one team can deliver. Balance, comprehensive, unrivaled coverage. Barbados Today, Capital Media HD 99.3 and 6 Gear Studios. Don't miss election night on www.facebook.com/Barbados Today, on www.barbadostoday.bb, live on www.capitalmediahd.com and on www.facebook.com/CapitalMediaHD.
Welcome back with news from the region now. The Caribbean Community Secretariat announces plans to phase out incandescent bulbs in the region. Here is Kristen McLaughlin with the details.
Steps are being taken to phase out the use of incandescent bulbs in the Caribbean. The CARICOM Secretariat states that plans for the phase-out program are now being developed by the Secretariat and the CARICOM Regional Organization for Standards and Quality, CROSQ. The plans are expected to be completed in September 2018. The Secretariat advises that the program will include a roadmap to reduce the import and sale of incandescent light bulbs within the region and will guide and support countries in the establishment of regulations and actions for the phasing out exercise. The CARICOM Secretariat further advises that if all goes according to plan, incandescent bulbs will gradually be phased out as energy efficiency standards for lighting are phased in. The phase-out schedule could begin as early as January 2019 with the 100-watt incandescent bulbs.
And on the international scene, a 104-year-old Australian scientist has ended his life at a euthanasia clinic in Switzerland. Dr. David Goodall, who was not terminally ill, in his last words said he no longer wanted to continue life and was happy to have the chance to end it. More in this UR News report.
Australian scientist David Goodall has died. The 104-year-old passed away on Thursday after travelling to Switzerland to avail of the country's liberal-assisted suicide laws. He wasn't terminally ill. On Wednesday, he held a media conference to talk to the world for the last time and explain his decision.
At my age, and even rather less than my age, one wants to be free to choose the death when the death is the appropriate time. It's my own choice to end my life tomorrow, and I look forward to that, and I'm grateful to the Swiss medical profession to make that possible.
Dr. Goodall's decision to end his life was hastened by a serious fall in his apartment last month. He wasn't found for 2 days. Later, doctors said he needed to engage 24-hour care or be moved into a nursing home.
And that's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook, and sign up for our breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, as well as screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic evening.